So as you were sharing, I think one thing that stood out to me was even just the way that like Benjamin approached the DTR and everything. It was very intentional. Like right from the beginning, you guys were doing it with the intention of, if we're going to do this thing, we're possibly going to get married. Like that's the whole point of it. And I just think, so that's what I was saying at the very beginning, the dichotomy between this and like modern dating. Because I think most like kids or even young adults or adults, like they approach dating not necessarily with that mindset. It's just like, I like you, you like me, and we like to keep each other company, and also we won't be alone on a Friday night. It's not like that serious. Like, do you think it's necessary to be so serious like right from the get-go, like in terms of dating? Or is there like a space to just...
I think friendship is a great space to be like that.
Yeah. Friendship. Okay, so not necessarily boyfriend, girlfriend then.
No. So deciding to be his girlfriend was more difficult. Like it was a bigger decision to me than deciding to marry him. Because I knew that if I decided, okay, I will think I want to be your girlfriend, that's equivalent to me thinking, I think I want to marry you. Like I would never consider dating a guy that I couldn't see being a good dad to my kids or being a good husband to me.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't think about that when they start dating.
Now, the thing about dating, of course, is you can break up, and it's not as serious as getting married.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a grace period. Like if you realize things about the other person or about yourself, and you realize it's not going to work well, then you can still break it off without, having a divorce. So it is a different relationship than being married, but it is a different relationship than being friends. But I think being in the friend zone, you can find out a whole lot about another person and about yourself. You don't need to have a romantic dating relationship to consider marrying somebody.
That's true. I think maybe if people learn to do friendships well, because I think maybe because a lot of people are scared, or maybe they do come from a very conservative background like you did, so they don't have that many just platonic guy friends or platonic girlfriends because everything is hyper serious. So I don't know, it's kind of hard, right? It's like you want to get to know the other person as just friends. Okay, I'm gonna turn the question on Benjamin. So it seems to me like from Michelle's perspective, like deciding to be someone's girlfriend is like almost equivalent to, and I agree with that, because I think I also approach dating in a very serious way. It's like I'm already thinking like, do I want to be this person's wife, blah, blah, blah. And it sounds so serious, whatever. I feel like that could be a bit of a turnoff for some guys. Like, is that how you approach it? Because I think for a lot of guys, it's like, if I have to think about, am I gonna marry this girl already? Like, that's a big turnoff. Like, that's super intimidating, I think, for a lot of guys to think that far ahead. Like, will I go on a date with you? Yeah, sure. Like, and then like, you'll keep me company? Yeah, sure. But like, am I gonna marry you? I think that's really scary for a lot of guys. I mean, what was that for you?
Well, I wanted to get married.
Okay.
So for a guy who does not want to get married,
yeah,
bringing up marriage, of course, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
So if you're a girl who wants to get married, and then mentioning marriage is going to scare away a guy, scare all of them away.
Okay.
Because that's not a guy you want to waste your time with.
Mm-hmm.
A guy who's scared of getting married is not a guy who a woman would want to, who a woman who is looking forward to marriage should be hanging out with. So yeah, scare all of them away. And yeah, it's a sad fact that these days it's increasingly rare for you to find young people who are actually looking forward to getting married. And there's a lot of guys, yes, there are a lot of guys who are intimidated by the idea of marriage. So yeah, forget about them or get rid of them as fast as you can. They're not worth your time. So here's a problem. People who date these days are dating because they're bored or they're lonely.
Yeah.
So when they're dating, they're looking for fun and companionship. This is not what makes a marriage successful. Being fun or not, the companionship or solving the loneliness problem is not what a healthy marriage is there for. So people who are lonely, people who are bored, and they want to solve this problem by finding somebody to be with, that's not a good idea. It's not going to help your problem. It's not going to help you actually become better at being not feeling lonely. And if you're looking for fun in a relationship, of course it's nice to have a fun relationship, but feeling bored and trying to get a boy or a girl to solve that problem isn't going to work, because when you're in a marriage, there's a lot of work that you have to do. It's a lot of it's not that it's boring. It's hard. It's difficult. You have to make sacrifices. So yeah.